Hey, what's up, guys? Listen, it is a busy day in Kardashian land. Y'all, can someone tell me why Tristan is playing in Khloe's face and why Khloe is letting it happen? Y'all, listen, if you haven't watched the Keeping Up with the Kardashians, don't worry. My recap is going to be up on my channel, Tisa Tells. And don't worry, it's going to be up either later on tonight or tomorrow. It's going to be a nice in-depth. So if you like podcasts, check it out. Y'all, Tristan is playing in Khloe's face and Khloe is allowing it, baby. I can't even feel sorry for Khloe because how do you let a man that did all this mess to you sit in front of your face and act like he was possessed by the devil? Like, ooh, I don't know why I did it. While you are sitting on an outside baby and Khloe sitting there allowing, but y'all, it's deeper than that because sources say, again, this is what the streets are saying, that Khloe really honestly does feel like she's making Tristan pay, and Tristan is going to have to earn his way back into the good graces. And the first part about him paying is making sure that he doesn't have access to her body anymore. Yet he's living in the same house. Now, first of all, if, and a big if this is true, and we're going to get into what Tristan said in a second, let me just say this, Khloe, I don't know what's going on. You can give him access or not. You can say open like a 7-Eleven, or you can literally have a closing final liquidation sale like the furniture shop down the street. Khloe, Tristan bringing home an outside baby when he goes over to Cleveland. I feel like this point, does anybody know bookies? I feel at this point there should be over and under about how many outside babies Tristan is going to bring home and whether those outside babies are going to make a full term, because you know Tristan got a copy and paste message on his phone talking about, you ain't going to get nothing except for 75,000, so you better get rid of the baby. Side note, people are saying that one of the things that is a blessing in disguise is Marley is laughing all to the bank, because even though Khloe would have liked Tristan to stay unemployed for two reasons. One, Marley would only get 10K in child support. And two, right? And two, we can assume that when Tristan's unemployed, he don't have an excuse to be out in the street, even though he still is, right? Either with Kim or with Davido, out in Houston partying it up. But when Tristan doesn't have a job, he has no reason to be out in the streets, and he has to be home at least 20% of the time, as opposed to the 3% it looks like he regularly gives Khloe. Anyway, y'all, listen to this mess, because when I heard it, I really fell out laughing. First of all, let's talk about Khloe. She says that she's hated every day of her 30s and said the past decade has been tortured after her traumatic relationships. Now, as you listen to this, realize that Dum Dum let Tristan move in with her, and she's also raising his brother. No shade to his little brother, right? But you know she's doing that because of Tristan, because if Tristan ever gets married, she will cut Amari off, just like Kylie was raising King, Tyga's son, to get back at Blac Chyna as soon as they broke up. I don't think he's even been invited to one of Dream's birthday parties, and that used to be Kylie's little step baby. Anyway, y'all, let's get into this. This is what she has to say. Now, while she's saying this, remember, she let this fool move in with her. He's still waking up every morning, making dry chicken curry. Listen to this mess. Wait, hold on.
I have hated every day of my 30s has been agony. Like, what?
Every day?
Of course, I've had some incredible moments in my 30s. I mean, I have two beautiful kids. I have great moments. This is nothing.
It's very generous for you to remember your kids.
Besides that, though, every other day has been torture. It's just a terrible decade. So guess what? I am pumped. I'm ready. I'm actually pissed. I'm only turning 39 this year.
Okay, first of all, poor little Tink Tink. Khloe, your 40s ain't gonna be much better because you bringing the trash in with you. It's a mentality. It's a mind. Khloe, you're gonna be down here at 70 years old if you don't wise up. Second of all, isn't it weird through all that's happening, Khloe still centers a man in her life? You literally had two children. You did all this stuff. Every day's been torture because what? Lamar was caught in a brothel and Tristan can't keep it in his pants. But at the end of the day, you're the one that clinged on to that torture. As a matter of fact, you're still clinging on to this torture. Let's actually get into, I have to show you guys this. what Tristan actually said and did, because Tristan is truly the devil. He sat in Khloe's face and said this with a straight face. Are you guys ready? Volume up. Hold on. This really deserves volume up. Hold on, guys. Hold on. 1 second. Y'all, he said,
meet my person. I've done so much wrong things. I'm like, why couldn't you do that?
Is it hard for you to hear that you're his person?
How come
hold on, you gotta hear this with a face.
How come I meet my person? I've done so much
Look at Khloe's face.
wrong things. I'm like, why couldn't
She want to believe so bad. Oh, she want to believe so bad. Let me tell y'all something. Khloe, the thing is, when Khloe says that the 30s, all jokes aside, that the 30s were the hardest part of me wants to be like, oh no, right? Because who wants to see somebody suffer? But another part of me realized what she did in her 30s. You tried to destroy Jordan Wood when you had your fake image of Tristan being a good man, all because, and I will always hold this down, like she said, she thought Jordan was beneath her. Remember, she's like, Jordan, I can't believe she cheated with somebody fat. You thought that you were above Jordan. You looked at Jordan as like Khloe's plain little chubby best friend, right? Even though Jordan always been bad, always been beautiful. Khloe lets, in my opinion, she let Tristan cheat. She was so offended that Tristan would put his gaze on Jordan Woods. So she spent that time, and Kim, who's also getting her karma, bullying a little girl at their grown ages. What else did you do in your 30s? Well, there was a wedding, I believe it was Kevin Hart's, that you attended, and you saw someone. He looked like a tall drink of water, real deal Jamaican. And you said, give me some. Unfortunately, there was also a 6-month pregnant woman standing right by that man. They had attended together. They were at a wedding, and they were so together that you had to sneak, and you guys had to sneak and get in contact with each other because you couldn't do it in front of that girl. Tristan left that woman 6 months pregnant. And what did you proceed to do? Instead of being happy with your half a man, what did you proceed to do? That's right. You, Malika, and all your little funkies engaged in, at least it's what all the streets are, this is what Jordan Craig's court filing said, engaged in a campaign of online that was so bad and so harsh that she almost lost her baby and she had to be put on bed rest. To the point of this man, you harassed her, talking to her like she was broke, she was nothing. Yeah, we drive our own Benzes because Jordan was below you. But really, you mad that at the end. Side note, has anybody noticed that Khloe's nose is starting to look like Michael Jackson? I hope it's just harsh contouring and not her actual nose, because jeepers creepers. Anyway, Khloe has been, there are no victims in the story between her and Tristan. There's only monsters, some big and some small. Khloe is complicit. Khloe is willing. Khloe takes all the anger at what her family did to her and all the anger of what she has to do, and she takes it out on whatever woman Tristan is sleeping with. So what do I say? This is a warning to all the women that may even think about sleeping with Tristan. You've been warned. Khloe money, you in the grips of it. I don't know what's gonna happen, but honestly, y'all, can we just talk about what a fool Tristan is? How did Tristan sit in front of Khloe's face and be like, I mean, I don't know what happened. It's like, I meet, even forgot his line. I meet my person. And then this happens. You mean you cheating on me for the umpteenth time? Yeah. And you having outside children? Yeah. And then I don't know what to do. Y'all, please, someone, Jesus, Jehovah, Hezekiah, someone take the wheel. Khloe is getting her karma. And you know what they say, until you, cut the baby Theo, till you do right by me, you ain't never gonna have good. Khloe. Anyway, y'all, let me know what you think in the comments. I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.